Hi, I'm Peter Fetterolf. I'm the CTO at ACG Research, and today we've had some videos on our 5G BAE tool. This one I want to talk more about our expense visualization. So at the top here, I select expenses. Okay, so in this visualization, we have basically a hierarchical approach to showing, what are the expenses in the 5G network. And again, this also could be extended to any type of, not just 4G, 5G, but Mac or Open RAN or other things. The same concept applies for other models. Okay, so in terms of here, I can see at the top level, I've broken out my expenses, right, between, the RAN, IMS, NFVI, packet core, etc. And I can see a pie chart here, and I can see, a stack chart over here. If I click onto, say, the RAN, now it will break down these expenses. And you can see here I've got radios, antennas, BBU, etc. It shows year by year. And then down here in the chart, you can see what the expenses are for each of these components year by year. And then you can export a CSV file that could be used in Excel. And then again, I can double click again. So on radios, and now it'll break up, the tower space, power, etc. Shows year by year. And again, down here, it shows the various components. And if I want to go back a layer, I just click up here and it'll take me back. Again, if I clicked into the packet core, it'll show me 4G versus 5G. And again, I can click into that, see the components of the packet core. Now up here, I can select either the TCO, or I could select, say, CapEx, or I could select OpEx, and it'll do exactly the same thing for those capabilities. Now, we have another way to visualize those expenses, which is a tree map. It's essentially the same fundamental idea. Up here, though, I can select either the total, cumulative, or a specific year. Let's say maybe select 2002. And then also I can select either CapEx, OpEx, or TCO. So let's just look at TCO there. And then down here, it shows me this tree map of what these expenses look like. And these are the various components, the RAN, the backhaul, router. So let me click on the RAN here, and that'll split that up. It'll show, what are the percentages of these elements. And then if I double click down again, it'll go in and it adjusts all the numbers and the percentages based on what level of the hierarchy I'm in. So again, if I look into the X hall, it'll break that up. And again, I can go back again. So this is just a different way to visualize those expenses. And then we have a third way to visualize the expenses, which is a Sankey chart. Now, the Sankey chart basically shows the flow of money. So in terms of how the money flows, so I've got essentially my the various components of costs. So my backhaul, my IMS, NFVI, packet core, the RAN, routers essentially, and then it shows how is the money flowing. So if I look at IMS, it can say how's the money flowing there. Packet core, where is it going? And up here I can select either the total of the year, or again I have the capability to select either the CapEx or the OpEx, and the Sankey chart gives me a visualization of where that money is going and how much money is there. So these are just different ways to essentially visualize an economic simulation of a 4G, 5G network. So thanks for listening.